SoCal showdown. The attack from Sac, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gov at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
From deep, it's MP. Lund with the rebound. Pass to Carrington. Lund. Carrington. Guarded by O'Neal. Shot clock at 3. Martinez can't get it to go. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 3-point game. Inside. Kicks it out to Brock. Here's MP. Shoots a 3. Another miss by MP. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Now here's Mills. Here's MP. Brock. From deep, it's MP. And another miss by the High Flyers.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy, it's been lacking. Try something different, if you ask me.
Pass to Carrington. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball. And the High Flyers making a change here.
For the attack from Seth, Keegan Hilton.
High Flyers trailing. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Pass to Lund. And he makes good on the layup.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from 3. And so here it's Sac. Another shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be...
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Substitution for High Flyers.
Up top, Callahan to the paint with the teardrop, and the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now here's Mills. Pagan defending. And the dunk by MP.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
The basket's still shaking.
For sure. He got as much power as he could behind the two-hander.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington. To the left wing. Cunningham. Olsen, shots good.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Now the High Flyers with it. They trail by 7. From deep, it's O'Neal. Sack grabs the miss. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
To the middle. And the dunk by MP.
And the spring in that young man's step, great elevation.
He got up in the air so fast, I think the defense was almost caught off guard.
Well, when you can throw it down in high school like he can, you're looking to do it as often as possible.
Now Carrington. Let's go with the 3. MP grabs the miss. Mills has it. Guarded now by Pagan. Brock outside. It's Callahan. Here's MP. He tries for 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Sack in the lead. Pass to Olsen. Try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP. 13 points so far. Brock outside. Here's MP. There's the 3. Another miss by MP. On the wing, it's Martinez. Covered by Mills. Here's Olsen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Effort is the name of the game, and it can overcome inexperience.
Another miss by MP.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The attack from Sac up on top, up by 4. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
That 3 off the mark.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Pass to Martinez. Puts up a 3. Drops it in from long range.
Nice release on that three-point shot from Martinez. He's clearly put up plenty of those in practice.
Mills outside. From deep, it's MP. Rebound brought home by Carrington. They're gone. Bring the ball up the floor. He's covered closely. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Great job to avoid the foul in the post and come away with that steal. Nicely done.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's O'Neal. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the stripe for one more.
Tremendous focus from Mills. I mean, to hit the shot while getting fouled, never easy, and he drills that one.
And here's Pagan. Outside Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Over Brock. Buries it from 15 feet out.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Unloads from 13 feet. Here's MP. He's covered by Carrington. And the shot goes in.
Showing the touch on the interior.
Now Pagan. Pass to Lund. From downtown. MP grabs the miss. Now Brock to the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking in the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
I'll say, things have really picked up.
Now Carrington. Fires the three. Hauled in by high flyers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Here's Brock. For the lead.
You got it. Come on.
And the ball out of play. Sack will have it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Adam Cunningham.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Both teams decide. Now Carrington. Pass to Olsen. Takes the three. Rebound by Ahmadawi. The High Flyers trailing. Myers. And here's MP on the outside. Count it from distance. Here's Mecca. Expanding his range. He can't get that one to fall. And here are the High Flyers now. Mills outside. It's Callahan. No good there with the triple. Pass to Mecca. Now Carrington. Defended now by Callahan. And it's Carrington missing the look. Here's the High Flyers. It's a 5-point game. Over to the wing. From deep, it's MP. Sack grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Carrington outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Here's Hilton. Pass to Mecca. Hilton. Here's Olsen. And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Carrington down low. Guarded by O'Neal. Carrington, no good. And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gove at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest. The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gove, great touch from the mid-range.
Carrington with it. Down low. Lund. MP grabs the miss. Now the high flyers with it. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
Here's Carrington. Inside. MP with the block. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And the dunk by MP.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
The attack from Sac Trail. Outside, Lund. On the wing, it's Martinez. Good D that time by Jason Brock.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Mills with it, guarded now by Pagan. Pass to Brock. Block at 6. And here's MP on the outside from beyond the arc, and then some.
And they get a little more breathing room on the scorecard with that make.
And if they can string together a few more possessions like that, this league could really open up.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Back to Brock. Pass to Mills. Here's MP. Here's the 3. Lund with the rebound. And it's Sac's ball. 8-point game. Outside Pagan. Lund with it. Gov's there. Back to Pagan. Will it go? MP with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. So it's both teams making a change here. And here's MP on the outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Carrington. Here's Mecca. Up top, Lund. MP with the block. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Meyer uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking right at the rim and finding very little resistance.
And the attack from Zach called time here. And the high flyers making a change here. Here's Mecca. Pass to Olsen. Robinson. Here's Mecca. with all sorts of time. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Mecca. And here's Robinson. On target from long range. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Here's Cunningham. Hilton. Here's Olsen. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it there to single digits. Here's Brown. The three is up. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shot attempts tonight. Here's Hilton. Pass to Cunningham. Olsen out to the right wing. Here's Cunningham. Fades away. That one short off the rim. Here's MP. He's got 14. It's Callahan. Cunningham brings down the board.
The team might have gotten a little lucky. Most of the time, those go down.
Pass to Olsen. Right wing. Here's Mecca. Olsen, defended now by Callahan. Cunningham. Sacked with another miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mecca. Robinson. There's a lob to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Myers. To the paint. They need this. That shot doesn't fall. On offense, here's Sack. Trailing by 10. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Hilton. Out to the right wing. Here's Cunningham. Robinson. Defended now by Callahan. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Olsen shot's good.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
To the left side. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Mecca can't hit. Now the High Flyers with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That one goes. Count it.
He's enjoying a hot hand in this game. He just keeps sinking one after the other.
Here's Mecca. That shot off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 13. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
And Lunge, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
And the dunk by MP.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now Carrington to the middle from 7 feet away. Here's MP, guarded by Lund. MP again.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Pagan with it, now guarded by Mills. Lund, the shot's good. Pagan making the play. Here's MP, guarded by Lund. Basket, good. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Shot clock at 6. The triple from Martinez. Hauled in by High Flyers. Inside. MP throws it down.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
MP with the block. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Now here's Martinez. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Offline with the 3. Now the High Flyers with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest lead of the game. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
Now Carrington. Lund with the pick. To the paint. And Lund slams it in.
Clocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself into scoring position.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Attack from Seth, Adam Cunningham.
Here's the High Flyers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And MP throws it down.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
One. MP grabs the miss. And the dunk by MP.
Good looking dunk on display right there, using just one hand to finish it off.
He just makes it look so effortless, even when he's going up with force.
Part of what makes him stand out is the versatility on his dunks. It's so impressive.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And the dunk by MP.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Lund. Martinez outside.
I got yours. I got yours.
Great D that time from Nathan O'Neal. MP high post. That one no good. Outside Pagan. Down low. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
Here's MP. And it's off from three-point range. Martinez outside. Pass to Cunningham. Martinez shoots over O'Neal. MP with the block. And they turn it over. Could not get the shot off for a shot clock violation.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Ben.
And it's High Flyers with the ball.
Drexel Carrington.
Here's MP.
Keegan Hilton. Sean Mecca.
Kicks it to Elmadawi. Myers. MP high post. To the inside. Misses from short range. Now Carrington. Beautiful dish. And the layup goes down. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington takes a three. MP grabs the miss.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
Here's MP. Count it.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Olsen. No good on the three.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
Here's MP. Good work there as it goes.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
Now Carrington. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Here's MP.
2 minutes.
Pass to Dunn. Elmadawi to the left wing with just 5 to shoot. Launches a three. And here's Callahan. Here's Elmadawi. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Carrington for three. Hauled in by High Flyers.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just want to test your range and pull up on any given night.
Hey, if it was science class, you'd look at the hypothesis that led to the taking of that shot and see that it's been debunked. That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Carrington outside. Pass to Olsen. Fires from deep. MP grabs the miss. Here's Myers. And there's the 3-second violation. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for the attack from Sac.
On offense, here's Sac.
Ivory Run. Edward Martinez.
Now here is Martinez.
Michael Pagan.
Lund, that's good.
And the defense was there, but in the end, it didn't matter. Lund knows how to beat him with better offense.
Austin Lund.
Kicks it to Elmadawi. Down low. And a dunk by MP.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Outside Pagan. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of.
We'll catch up in a second, all right? MP. Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here. Are you kidding me?
You're my client now. I show up.
Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers tonight has Devontae Mills orchestrating the point, Brock handling the shooting guard duties, O'Neal and Ben Gove at the forward spots, and manning the middle is going to be MP at center. And Mills gets the bucket to go. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down. Sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Now Harris. Inside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Mills has it. For three, drops it in from long range. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Bird, and here's Harris for three. That shot off.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
A good look from O'Neal. Again, the High Flyers.
Number 3.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Harris outside. Off target from outside. The High Flyers with the lead. Pass to Mills. Here's MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Substitution, Union Elite. Kevin.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now here's Gov. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 on the clock. Pass to Myers. And here's Mills from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Here's Kolish. Now Harris. To the left side. Union Elite again can't hit it. It's been a very successful stretch for them.
You're right. This is quite a run they're on.
Mills outside. Shoots from the high post. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Diaz. Kicks it to Walker. Diaz. Now here's Harris. From outside, it's off the mark.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
He gets that one to fall.
Impressive job of creating that kind of look.
Here's Walker. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And time called here, Union Elite. Flyers decide to go with the different. Time called here, Union Elite.
Time called.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
To the middle. MP throws it down.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Now here's Bird. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint, Robert. Good D that time from MP.
Well challenged at the rim.
Pass to Mills. Oh yes, 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Now here's Bird. Robert, defended now by Callahan. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell on the wing, now guarded by Mills. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had. They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
A nice shot by Robert.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
The high fly is dictating the flow. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP. Pass now to Harris. MP with the block. Good on the bucket. Now Mills. 10 points for him. From deep, it's MP. Another miss by MP.
Get the perimeter.
Now here's Bird, covered by Brock.
Hey, yo, right here.
Bird with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets it to go.
He's seeing the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Here's Harris. Three-pointer. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
Substitution, Union Elite. Lunes Diaz. Substitution for High Flyers.
Shoots the three off the inbound. And oh, he knocked it down for the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first half. High Flyers out in front, up by 15. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
And here's Diaz from the arc. Hauled in by High Flyers. The drive by Mills. Good.
I like that assertive drive from Mills, taking it right into the defense.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Bird outside. Kicks it to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Fires the three. That shot doesn't fall. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Harris.
You can see how advanced Harris's footwork is. Great understanding of how to get in position and draw fouls.
First one for him falls.
Harris taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Mills. He's got 12. Pass to O'Neal. Yes, it's good. Looking quite sharp. 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
And here's Harris. That one drops for 2. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the...
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
What a play.
Wow! It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
Left side, Harris.
Harris slams it home!
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the High Flyers.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Pass to Harris. Diaz. Bird outside. The pick from Harris. For three, it's Mitchell. MP grabs the miss. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Stolen away by Mitchell. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP throws it down.
Two players on the same page here. Nice pass to hit him on the move.
And Union Elite with possession. Here's Kolish. From 8. Doesn't go for him. And poor shot selection right there. Not a high percentage look for him. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Devontae Mills. First personal foul.
And the first one dropped.
At the line for Union Elite.
He's off on the second. Here's the High Flyers. It's a 13-point ball game. They get it back. And he banks in the layup.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Who's watching here? Box him out, man.
Now Harris. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bird. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Oh, showing some muscle on that finish. Bird enjoys flexing on the defense like this.
Here's MP. Shoots a 3. The shot comes out. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Harris, no good.
You've really got to be in sync with your teammate on the lob.
Yeah, Drake, like me and you. It wasn't the case there. Back to the drawing board on that play.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. And finished off by Harris.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Now the High Flyers with it. 13-point lead. And good that time.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell covered by Brock. Now Harris. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Good D that time by Jason Brock. Here's MP. Guarded by Mitchell. Count that one.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Bird outside. No good on the 3. Now the High Flyers with it. 22 was their biggest lead of the night. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Mills has it. To the inside. And Harris pulls down the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Goes up on the wing. Hauled in by High Flyers.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one.
Move, I did like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If
ready, MP? You got to play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, Tyson.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward. And the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. From past the arc. Again, MP missing. Outside, Black. Johnson up top. Cologne. He's guarded by Moore. Black for three. Kept alive. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Here's MP. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Kicks it to Johnson. To stop the run. MP grabs the miss. The West with the lead. And the layup's good off the glass.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
To the paint. Call. MP with the block. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now Carrington looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Lack. Here's Cologne. MP with the block. Out of bounds, says the EYBL will keep it. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Pachumsi. Vlad Dermanenko. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Perchumsey. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Here's MP. He's guarded by Perchumsey. Makes that one. His 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And a dunk by MP.
And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan. And so far, their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Rebound goes to the WCBL. And MP throws it down hard.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Dermanenko misses. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
So both teams making some changes here.
EYBL All-Stars. Leptos Aslanoglu. Will Floyd.
Now here's Perchumsey. Out to the right wing. Pass to Floyd. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. And he connects with the jumper.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Basket. Good.
They genuinely can't seem to miss a shot. This run they're on, it's just incredible.
Every time when the shot goes up, I think, well, this has to be the last one. They do it again. They look unstoppable.
Here's Floyd. From the arc. MP grabs the miss. The West in total control in this one. Outside for Harris. And that one's good.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now Leftos. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's MP. Tombo defending. That one drops for him.
MP.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. To the left wing. Here's Floyd. Perchumsey with the screen. There's the 3. And here's the fast break. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And again, the West miss. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Trailing by 19. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Stone. And he throws it down hard.
Oh my, I will not be forgetting that play anytime soon.
Neither will I. That was awesome.
If we asked right now, could they stop the game? We just do a quick dunk contest? This is unreal.
Now here's Cologne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Their success rebounding has been a big key to winning this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
They've looked terrific in transition today, and that's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it has. They've done a good job recognizing any time they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
Here's Johnson. MP with the block. Kicks it out to Mills. Carrington. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Athletic move to the rim from Prochumsky. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Stone, defended by Robinson. Back to Stone. Harris out on the wing. And they double up MP. 6 to shoot. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
Jonathan Lack. Substitution for Westall.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, it's Johnson. It's McCall on the wing. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. And the West hits it again from deep. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars lead, delivering the blowout. And plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Shot clock at 5. Black's shot is off.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
McCall outside. Back to Johnson. 4-3. Stone grabs the board.
Get MP.
Here's MP. McCall covering. And they double up MP. Moore. Here's MP. 32 points in the game. And he gets the bucket to go.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Pass to Lack. Returns it to McCall. Sinks it from distance.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Here's MP. He's covered by Johnson. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Who's watching here?
Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. Cologne. Pass to Lack.
Who's watching him?
Joey Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Stone.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
And here's Lack. A 3-pointer off the mark. Down low. Here's Moore. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
McCall, good.
Perfectly served pass. It's practically like they read each other's minds.
Pass to Stone. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Robinson. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And the call will be against Lack. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars.
Outside, Chu. MP throws it down.
Hey, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right, and he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Totally, as he should be, removing all doubt.
Parchumpsy can't hit it. The WCBL on offense. MP high post. Parchumpsy with the steal. Outside, it's Johnson.
Yo, watch him!
Robinson sets the screen. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. To the inside. Yep, that one goes.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
Now here's Cologne. No good on the wing jumper. Here's MP. Inside, Johnny Chu.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim, it's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Kicks it to Johnson. There's the triple. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
Now Harris. From deep, it's MP. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Corrado.
Ball.
On the wing, it's MP. He's guarded by Parchumpsy. Parchumpsy pulls it in. And here's the EYBL. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Lack for 3. Nailed. The three-pointer.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
The West with the ball. Here's MP. He's guarded by Parchumpsy. Rebounded by Parchumpsy. Outside, it's Johnson. To the middle. Parchumpsy can't get it to go. Here's Corrado. And here's MP on the outside. No good there.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
You got him!
Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. Just 5 on the clock. Parchumpsy for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
2 points as that one goes.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Hey, who got him?
Outside, Lack.
Get the perimeter.
Krachumsi with the screen. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Dishes to two. Here's MP. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense allowed him to get to his spot. High efficiency offense in the paint.
Outside, Black. Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
So it's the West now. Puts up a three. The shot, no good.
I can't understand why he keeps jacking these threes up. It's not what the fans came to see, and his teammates are probably going to start agreeing soon.
Johnson up top. Outside for Lack. Cologne for three. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here.
Substitution for West All-Stars, Matt Carrado.
11 feet out. MP grabs the miss. Here's Schrader. Johnny Chu, defended by Robinson. And that one drops.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for the pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Here's McCall. McCall slams it home.
Oh, wheeling that one in for two. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Here's MP. McCall covering. Top of the key. Here's Chu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lack for three. Misses off the left iron. Here's Schrader. Can't hit it from close range. Now Johnson. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over? Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Hey, what's good, Tyson?
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from...
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay.
Look.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Siniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We should have a fun one here.
The FPSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP goes. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talents that France has to offer. A lot of great talents on the floor in this one. The big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
Good from Lambert.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
You know, one thing for a lot of these young players, this is the first time they're going up against grown men.
The level of strength is something you cannot prepare for. When you face off against players that do this for a living, it's a little bit different than in youth programs.
Look at the vision. Chauvet sees everything.
Here's Paris. It's a 5-point game. The three is up and in for basket number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Another basket here, and they've really come out of the gates fast here in the first quarter.
Pass to Chauvet. And here's Marchand. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
For Marchand, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on them.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Now here's Marchand. Outside Chauvet. Peltier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over to the left wing. Here's Portier for 3. And Paris, another triple.
They couldn't have dreamed of much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Marks. And the shot is good.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about it, the fitness level of these players at the professional level, it's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
And that one's good, Marks.
What a shot by Marks. That's a tough one to judge, and he nailed it.
Inside. Back to Portier. Dumont. He's guarded by Peltier. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question. He powered it down.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Chauvet. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Marchand goes in. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
When we talk about Olivier Marchand, when he gets going downhill, the big man can go right to the rim.
Outside for Illich. Portier outside. Another three for Paris.
And that's what built them in the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 11.
And welcome back as we get set to start the second quarter here.
Both teams changing it up here.
Now called Paris.
Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Down low.
And stolen by Lambert.
4 on 3 as they bring it up.
Here's Marchand.
Banked in off the glass.
A show of strength from Marchand. Fighting through the contact with no problem at all.
Outside Vasseur.
Fires for 3.
And Paris, another triple.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. He's got more points from outside the arc than inside it.
Here's Peltier.
Misses the fadeaway jumper.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
It's Marks on the wing. Defended by Elic.
Shot clock at 6. And yep, it's good.
He's got so many tricks in his bag, he will find a way to hurt you.
Outside Vasseur.
There's the 3.
A rebound by Chauvet. And Nanterre lead with possession.
They trail by 14.
Lambert.
The three-pointer, no good.
Portier left side.
Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Count it.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
And the first half now in the books.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. And here's Paris. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
From deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Gutsy shot to come right back with a 3 of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Outside Marks. Back to Peltier.
Puts up a 3.
And Nanterre Elite another 3.
An assertive shot from Peltier. He was looking to hit them with the answer triple.
To the paint.
And stolen by Lambert.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway.
Pass to Chauvet.
Pulls up, high post.
There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all 3 levels, including the mid-range.
The 3 ball.
And it's Peltier with the rebound. Nanterre with the ball.
It's a 10-point game.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Marchand.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Marshall outside. Outside Marks. Over Ahern. Marks no good.
From outside the arc.
Ahern no good. Now here's Lambert.
Tight defense on him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one over the big fella.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Beyond the arc.
Rebound by Nanterre. Marshall outside. Pass to Lambert.
He gets it to fall, and that makes it a single-digit lead.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Lambert's shot is good.
We're seeing a big night from Lambert, and with every bucket, that draft stock goes up. The combination of size and shooting is tantalizing.
Took him no time at all on that one.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Biggest surprise?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Good from Lambert.
Well, he's been the key to their offense with the way he shot the ball.
Yeah, his percentage today is outstanding. He's not the only one who's put them in this hole.
And a miss there on the triple.
And Nanterre Elite with possession.
Trailing by 10.
Pass to Marks. Chauvet. Back to Marks.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got an unusual skill set for a big man.
Here's Peltier.
6 points for him.
Screen by Lambert. Three-pointer Chauvet. Harris grabs the miss. For a three, Elich.
Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Paris, that's... And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams will
make substitutions.
Now called Paris.
About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Beaumarchais. Pass to Marks. Here's Lambert.
Drills it from outside.
Well, this is where Lambert actually wants to be, shooting it from the outside, showing his range.
Here's Paris.
17 points was their biggest margin.
Paris FC basket with another miss.
To the inside.
Pass to Marks.
Inside.
Gerard.
That dunk had some anger to it. Usually he's content like to go with the soft touch.
Yeah, but not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove right there.
In terms of his finishing ability, he does have something to prove. I mean, he's been known to miss some buddies here and there.
To the middle.
Outside for Marks. Back to Lambert. Beaumarchais.
Jacks up a three.
And a great assist that time by Marks.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Got that bucket in no time at all.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
On there for three. Ahern with the rebound.
And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach. They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Here's Lambert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, well, we all know that Lambert can shoot it, but that length gives him a major advantage around the rim as well.
Wasted no time on that one.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Screen by Lambert.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Marks for three. Harris grabs the miss.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
Back to Portier. Ahern.
Three-pointer. That shot off the mark.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Pass to Peltier. And here's Marks.
The tray.
And Elitch pulls it down. Here's Paris.
The lead is 15. And the shot goes in.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Here's Lambert. And the jam by Lambert.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal position.
Got that one up quick.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely. On the other side, really not much resistance put up.
And Antera lead with possession. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the...
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to...
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Leduc.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Leduc, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Leduc might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's Lemieux. Leduc for three. They get the rebound. Here's Monsieur. Shoots over Illich.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Illich. Good work defensively by the Steelers. Pass to Leduc.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Three-pointer.
And Illich pulls it down.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
From downtown.
Strasbourg with the rebound. And you look at the Strasbourg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
Drills the three-pointer.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Pass to Ledoux.
The three ball buries the long-range jumper.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
He took the opportunity when he saw it.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. So he just had to answer that last three.
Up top, Leduc. Covered by Portier. To Lemieux. Pass to Roquefort.
6 on the shot clock.
Now here's Lemieux. Leduc for three. It's rebounded by Dumont.
Oh, you look at the potential of Ledoux. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Strasbourg trailing. Outside Lemieux. Monsieur.
From 13 feet, down it goes.
That's a shot Monsieur can get anytime he wants, that little bitty.
And Paris, another triple.
Now you got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Now here's Leduc.
Got a hand on it.
You talk about pride. MP was not letting him in the lane.
That one drops for him.
They're off defense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane. Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
A free-flowing first quarter, great scoring through 1.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this.
Both teams making some changes here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. For 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4, and that's good for 67% shooting.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
You have to admire how assertive and he is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Here's Leduc. Leon. Leduc. For 3, Lemuel.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Total control on the long-range shot. Lemune had it dialed in just how he likes it.
The tray.
Another 3 for Paris.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and create separation for the 3.
Pass to Leduc.
14 feet out. No good on that shot.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
And here's Strasbourg.
It's a 14-point game.
Outside Vasseur.
Fades.
Leduc misses.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Leduc.
He's got 5.
Great effort defensively. MP staying connected.
And Paris making a change here. Here's Leduc. That's good, and Lemieux with the assist.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
He's setting this place on fire. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Leduc.
He has 7. And it comes off the front of the rim. That'll do it for the first half.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 15. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe is a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. And here's Vasseur. And the dunk by Vasseur.
The power from Vasseur. Look at a little statement there.
Fires from deep.
Strasbourg with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard him, they're going to have some problems.
Now here's Leduc.
He has 7. Shot clock at 6.
Portier. Leduc misses. And here's Paris. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, MP certainly found his groove. Tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc.
From 13.
Leduc with another miss. Now Paris FC basket with it.
They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Bangs home the trifecta.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian. And with Coach Lane Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's Leduc.
He has 7. Got a piece of it. 18 feet out.
It's hauled in by Paris.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
The way he's shooting the ball right now, yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind.
A rebound by Vasseur. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. For whatever the reason, there is no question. He's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Well, it's going Vassier's way offensively, using his size and strength to find the shots he wants. If I'm Strasburg, I'm going to continue to feed him.
Now here's Roquefort. Pass to Lemuel.
This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Lets the 3 fly.
A rebound by Roquefort.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Here's Leduc.
Capitalizes off the crossover.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Blanchet.
And just miss after miss right now.
Pass to Leduc.
From outside the arc.
Harris grabs the miss.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Here's Blanchet.
Beyond the arc.
And another miss by Paris.
With the step back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, playing with a high motor, the screen kept it alive, and it paid off.
Out to the right wing. And the three ball is good.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space, and it's automatic tonight.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, full stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
But want to generate more of those shots in tight.
It go from deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing the damage he can do with his J.
Outside Leduc. Over Portier.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from about 13 feet out.
Good move to create a gap in the defense to get to the bucket for an easy two.
From deep.
Strasburg with the rebound. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Ahern.
Here's Monsieur to the paint.
Roper.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, that time against Roquefort, the defender just a little too aggressive. Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Charpentier pulls it down. And here's Strasburg.
They trail by 16.
Bellini, good.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Banked in off the glass.
And that's got to be the nail in the coffin.
I'd say so. They've done a great job of closing this one out, never backing off, even with the big lead.
To the wing, right side.
Bellini, good.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking, leaving him that open from downtown?
Takes the three. But they recover it.
That long rebound falls back into their hands, and they'll reset the shot clock.
Pass to Lambert. Bellini, good.
Gets it to go from downtown.
And that was an absolute bomb. MP showing off how far he can go with his range.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That shot by Leon, no good.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. The three is up. Cans it from downtown.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never...
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers.
That if you don't know about me, you're going to find...
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris.
Yeah, at some point, I just felt that if...
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight.
Most...
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was...
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand...
L'angle means eagle, right?
L'aigle.
L'aigle.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC.
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of the FPSL on 2K Sports. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Coming up, it'll be Paris versus Marseille.
And Paris FC has been the surprise of the season. They've pulled out some impressive wins, and with just one more win here tonight, they're going to qualify for the EBA tournament.
And it's safe to say that MP has led this team far beyond expectation.
No question about that. I mean, if they get into that EBA tournament, well, anything can happen from there. But don't sleep on Marseille. They've got a lot of experienced players like Louis Dupont who are about as competitive as it gets. Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. So he just had to answer that last three.
Pass to Dupont. Brisebois.
Clock at 6. Here's Parker. Launches a three.
And again, it's Marseille with a three. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well, but from what I've seen, they could do it.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Scanning the floor, Brisebois able to identify his team's best scoring option.
Here's the three.
Another three for Paris.
Boy, he came into this game with his long-range stroke looking great. He could wind up with a crazy number of threes.
And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
Now here's Bourgeois.
With some arc. No good there.
Paris with the lead.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Brisebois, covered by Portier. Here's Bourgeois outside.
Good on the triple.
But whenever they're power forward, Bourgeois. hits a tray. Marseille's offense, it really opens up.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations all. Ready.
And here in the first quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes played.
Back to Breezeball. Pass to Dupont.
Fires the three. That shot missing.
Defended by Bourgeois.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Bourgeois.
No good with the elbow jumper. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball. And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's Blanchet.
Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got an unusual skill set for a big man.
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
Paris FC. Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter.
Substitutions here.
Timeout called Paris. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here. And what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine. But everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Marseille trailing. Pass to Bourgeois.
Fires from 14.
That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
Listen, guys, I'm old school, so I love seeing a guy like Bourgeois hit a mid-range game.
Gets it to go from downtown.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Stolen by Elich. To the left wing. And Paris, another triple.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Now Portier. Quiet so far. Offensively, searching for his first points in the game.
Well, what this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Marseille with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Brisebois outside. Over Portier.
The dry spell continuing for him. And he slams it one-handed.
When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Back to Barrow. Just 4 to shoot. From D. Parker. It's hauled in by Paris.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Brisebois outside. Goes up from the top of the key. That shot off. Parker defending. And the 3 ball is good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Paris FC basket ahead. Up by 16. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC basket hosting Marseille basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be, but basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Here's Bourgeois. Good work defensively by Elich. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And a big-time jam right there.
Putting on a show with the fancy finish. MP relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Brisebois outside. Pass to Parker. It's deflected. Parker defending. Drills it from outside.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's the ball. Pass to Parker. Barrow. He's covered by Ahern.
To end the run.
Barrow's shot is off. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Down low. And Paris, another triple.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Pass to Barrow.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Barrow showing his fight near the hoop. Nice trip down the floor for Marseille.
Ahern outside.
Three-pointer.
Another three for Paris.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They could all have the green light. Yeah, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Brisebois outside.
To the middle.
Barrow shot is off.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
2 points. That one goes in.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now.
Pass to Barrow. Bourgeois.
Here's Parker.
That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
And what a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
To the inside.
Bourgeois, guarded by Dumont. Back to Barrow.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, Barrow is ready to duel them from beyond the arc. He'll provide the answer triple every time he can.
Fires from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Outside Dupont.
There's the three. That one doesn't drop. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge...
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris FC basket and Marseille basketball.
He ticks off the clock here in the fourth. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Bourgeois with it. Here's Blackburn. Outside Dupont. Pass to Valois.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint.
Kicks it out to Zadirko. Mad.
Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Dupont.
Shot to stop the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they called Dupont Le. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best junker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Anji, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Brisebois, no good. And it's Paris with the ball. Pass to Mad.
For three. Buries it from three-point range.
As MP continues to develop, he just becomes more consistent from deep.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
There's Barrow with the three. A rebound by Vasseur.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Another three for Paris.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass. He's just killing him.
To the inside.
And Barrow slams it in.
Athletic move by Barrow, going straight to the hoop.
Pass to Mad.
Parker defending with the shot.
Again, it's Paris.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
That falls. Great assist by Bourgeois.
You could see Parker liked the angle he found. His shot was there, and he knew it.
Outside Vasseur.
Takes the three.
Rebounded by Brisebois.
Down low, Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot two here.
Making the defense collapse on him. That's what Parker does.
And Paris making a change here. Now Paris FC basket with it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the triple.
I guess somebody's got to get out there on MP, huh? I mean, that was way beyond the line.
Pass to Dupont. Bourgeois. Back to Dupont.
Beyond the arc.
Another three for Paris.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EBA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EBA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked.
MP, congratulations on the big win.
It feels incredible!
Seems like just...
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament. The most experience. Strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Bat?
I've watched the game tape on them. I know they've got some quality players.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournament by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Guvan. Outside for Toprak. Over Ahern. Toprak can't hit. Here's Paris. Here's Dumont. Toprak grabs the miss. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of options for him with the way he's shown out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Count it. Good. Not much time needed for Guvan. He is a big-time scorer.
Here's Paris. Rebound by Guvan. Outside Toprak. Down low. Kaya. Elich the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Elich. He gives everything he's got, every possession. Not many can argue Guvan is the star of this Istanbul side. Arguably the best guard in Europe, but he's the key to this team.
He does everything so well and has been doing it for so long. Guvan isn't a player you can rattle. You know he's going to leave his fingerprints on this game.
He shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for a tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Paris with the lead. From deep. Drops in the tray.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Move on with it. Outside Toprak. They get it again. Ganesh. Oh, Ganesh! What a finish!
Nice sequence from Ganesh. He is opportunistic.
And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA Championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today. That's how you stretch out the defense. Ganesh can cause problems when he's hitting from mid-range.
Watches it. Gets it to drop, and he's now shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
Now here's Gougon. Pass to Ganesh.
From the arc. But he recovers it. Tries again.
Take out to the ball. Outside Toprak. Outside Gougon.
Here's the pick. There's the three.
Takes it out to Kaya.
Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket. From that
middle area, Kaya can conduct a lot of electricity. Zaps one with a fluid jumper.
And it's Ganesh with the rebound. Gougon drives in. Pass to Ganesh. Good, and Toprak gets the assist.
And that makes it a tie ball game. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the...
Welcome back to the Eternal City Rome. Second quarter action. Pass to Arslan.
Soft touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone to the NBA. A lot of their success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
Outside Toprak.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Ball from outside. Here's Arslan.
And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Very nice pickup of the offensive.
Putting on a show with the fancy finish. And he relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Pass to Arslan. Take out to the ball.
The three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck. It's just not working for him.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Istanbul trailing.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he slams that one down. Wow. And stolen by Zadirko.
And now Paris on the break. And that one's good. Portier.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
I hope so. There's nothing like a one-footer.
Inside.
Here's Arslan.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Ahern outside.
Good on the triple.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
All alone.
Harris grabs the miss.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. One of the things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Outside Illich.
Makes it off the glass.
Good aggressive play by MP. Taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of contact.
Pass to Ganesh.
A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, he rushed that one. The D was out of position, but he couldn't make him pay.
Pass to Illich.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
It's good.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Fires from deep.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Zero hesitation for MP. I love seeing the confidence.
Outside Toprak. Up top Ganesh. Harris grabs the miss.
He kind of short-armed that one after doing a nice job to get open. Disappointing.
And the call will be against Illich.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Move on for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
So it's Istanbul now.
Takes the 3.
Ahern with the rebound.
Those have been some terrible shot choices late, Jeff. That was not good at all.
No good from outside.
With his size, you have to love the way Emil Ganesh moves around the court. I mean, everything is so deliberate with his footwork.
Well, like so many other Turkish bigs, Ganesh is as skilled as they come. He's got great vision, and he can create some space with the bounce if he needs to.
Pass to Duval. Here's Toprak.
Can they get it? Sinks the triple.
Spreading out the floor, you want that in a swingman like Toprak.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Oh, a nice shot by Ganesh.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Well, Duvon might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Out to the wing.
Here's Duval. That one's good, and Ganesh with the assist. And when you try to compare Gouvon to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that give you as much as Gouvon gives a team. The scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense, he's very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
And it's blocked by Kaya. Outside Toprak. Ganesh.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
In a title.
Istanbul making a change here.
One minute in now to the fourth quarter.
Pass to Blanchet.
Zadirko.
He's guarded by Kaya. Here's Matt.
To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Shoots a fader.
Kaya with a bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Tricky move right there by MP. Good pride in drawing the defense off their feet.
And he hits both from the stripe.
Pass to Ganesh.
Off target with the 3.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
The 8-footer. And that one hits back iron. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Smooth jumper from Toprak, taking what the defense gives him.
The offensive rebound. And the dunk by the Fuel.
That's his game, guys. Battling in the paint and crashing in on their second chances.
And crashing in hard. Man, oh man. He put an exclamation point on that dunk.
And that's the guy you want to box out.
Yeah, and that's the only way he knows how to do it, Blake. Hard. And soft just isn't in his vocabulary, even though I know it's in yours, Tim.
Whoa, whoa.
The 3 hits the 3-point bomb.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Let's go. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Here's Paris.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Buries the long-range jumper.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do it today.
Outside Toprak. Up top Ganesh.
Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
Here's Matt.
Off target.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
Pass to Kaya.
Over Monsieur. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Such a smart player. You just never know what Gouvan's going to do with it.
The 3 ball.
It's rebounded by Istanbul. Outside Toprak. Ganesh sets the screen.
From downtown. A rebound by Zadirko.
And here's Paris.
Lets it go from deep.
Pass to Mad.
Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him.
Time runs out, and it's Paris FC Basket will be crowned as the EBA champions.
Yes, Miss Mueller.
MP, congratulations.
It's been an incredible ride, Miss Mueller.
MP.
Oui. I love France, but my goal is the NBA. Welcome. I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
Wow!
Yes!
Yes!
Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted... What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to announce... Okay, how was that?
Great, you know.
What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, need some milk?
Yo, MP, let's go.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment. Missoula decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Well, he's bought in and ready to go. Thanks much. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Quentin Grimes. Trendon Watford is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And it's Lowry in at the point. The Sixers lead by 6. Oh, ripped away. Here's Hauser. Oh, Drummond with a block. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Walsh is checked in for Shireman. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Lowry. The steal. Now here's Gordon, defended by Hauser. Outside Grimes. The 3 is up. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Gordon, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. Drummond to screen on Simons. Inside, just 3 on the clock. Drummond with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Jaylen Brown is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's MP. Then it's Sam Hauser. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class. But quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Maxey. The 3 ball. Philadelphia with another miss.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
MP, a screen on Maxey. The shot. And it's Simons missing.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Maxey surveying the D. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And that game against the Wizards is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Kyle Lowry comes in for Edwards. Lowry, the pass to Maxey. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the inside, Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, Yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
From deep, MP. Rebound by Philadelphia. Grimes has got 4 rebounds now.